Okay. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm helping out with stitches. We were supposed to fix an overmine bug. I wasn't able to find time to fix it. I modified on this. Okay. Yeah, because I did a stream yesterday with some other people, and yeah, I have like a presentation today, and it's been a little bit stressful the last few days. But after today, it's going to be amazeballs. But what we're going to do is, let me show you the issue here. So we have this project running on Stitches, which is going to be like a library to consume Stitches components. But when we build it, it duplicates a lot of typing. I fixed most of it, but there's this last thing I want to fix, and I'm going to set this up so that you can see it. Yeah, I guess we can just... Oh, yeah, we need to check out the branch here. What was the name of the branch? TS bundle. Let's see. Maybe that could also be like a thing. No, we should finish our app first, definitely. But also something we can do with the stream is that I just stream the first half hour of my day. Because I typically play around with stuff I'm working on. And it can be like helping out with an open source project. It might be an idea. So you kind of get a bit of different things. But anyways, we need to finish our project first. But yeah, since I'm short on time, I need to get into this first. Let's see. Check out TS bundle. Let's do another yarn there, so we're sure we have everything. So we're going to build this, and then we're going to see the issue. So there's a CSS file here, and it has a bunch of config. And then that config is passed into create styled here. And that makes TypeScript infer the typing for it. Which is good. But if I now do this. I do this. Build. Come on. Oh, well. This took a long time. Yeah, yesterday I had like... That's the nice thing about... for example, like working at Codesandbox. It's like the way... like the company works is that it's very like person or human focused or centric. So like yesterday I had gotten little sleep, was super tired, was a bit demotivated because I've been battling TypeScript all the time. But then it's okay. I can just say, sorry, today I'm not like here. I'm not motivated to work. I need to do something that motivates me. So I built this proof of concept of some visual state management. And that's perfectly okay, which is super nice. Like, so whenever you feel shitty for whatever reason, you can just say that okay, I'm not up for it today, which is how it should be, because then you do what you need to do to kind of get back up and be productive. You can't be productive every single day. Like you're a human being. You have a life next to work. Anyways, so we have our dist here, and if we look into one of these components, you see that it creates this declaration file for a polymorphic component, and then it inserts the whole thing. So you have like all the tokens. Let's see, size. Okay, sorry. This is the polymorphic component stuff. But then we have the actual configuration here. You see it's down here, breakpoints, utils, which is perfectly okay. But then, it pops up again. So there's no reason to have like, and now it pops up again. So there's no reason for it to do that. Like it should only have like one declaration of the config. Like every file needs the config, because that's what kind of we input to stitches, which is perfectly okay. But you don't need like 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Oh, why aren't there? Oh, this is insane. Why is there so many of them? I didn't get that when I just ran. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't get that when I ran TypeScript. Let's see. I'm going to build this a little bit differently. Let's see. ds build tsc tsc. Yeah, CSS index or components. Or yeah, let's just do this. Out there, dist and declaration. Okay, let me try this one instead, because that looked a bit different. Yes, that's what I meant. Let's see now. Maybe I can move my face a little bit. I can move my face on the other side so you can see when it builds. Wow, it took quite a bit of time to build this stuff. Anyways. Yeah, working with TypeScript is insanely frustrating from the perspective of a library author. It's like it's awesome for consumers if the library is typed well, but it's definitely, yeah, it's super tricky. Let's see, because I don't think let's see, let's close that, because when I built this on my other computer using, wow, this is super weird. Why does it, this is not how it looked on my computer. What the hell? Let me try to build it again. What's happening here? What is happening here? Yeah, because on my computer it was just, first of all, they built it really fast. There's like 775 lines of declaration on the, oh, maybe it's been updated. No, I have the latest one. What the hell? Why is it so different? It's this exact same configuration, but for some reason here it builds like this huge declaration file. That makes absolutely no sense. Let's check it again. Wow, it spends ages building this stuff, and it shouldn't take this long. It went really fast on my computer, like on my laptop. Like I just started it, and now it's done. So it took like 4 seconds. What the hell? On my laptop, it took 4 seconds. On this one, it took 52 seconds. That's insane. But it has to be because here it's way more declaration. What the hell is going on? So here there's like 33,000 lines of code. And on my computer, which has the exact same setup, it's 775 lines of typing. What the hell is going on here? Let me try to yarn this thing again. Oh wait, I do think I installed. Did I? TypeScript. Yes, I installed TypeScript 4. That's interesting. So let's do that. Maybe they have improved something, because that's one of the changes. Parcel. No. TypeScript 4 is part of the... No, I don't understand anything. Why is it so slow on my... Well, I know why it's slow, because it builds like 10 times as much typing. But why does it do that with the same setup? That makes no sense. Oh wait, is it because I did actually produce the typing manually? Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. Yes, because I did. Oh yeah. Okay, I know why. Ah, but that sucks. Anyways, I'm going to try something. Let's not build the whole thing. Let's just build a single component first of all, so we don't spend ages on this. So what's it called? One of them is called badge TSX. Badge TSX. Let's see. We're going to try to fix this together now. I'm not giving up on this because I'm sick and tired of working on it. So again, the problem here is that it creates this insanely huge declaration file. This stuff is okay because that's specific to the component, but then it adds the so this is the CSS prop. So on a component you have this CSS prop, so you can override properties, and that includes like the whole config, which is okay. Utils, that's for it to be able to infer. So now it uses the utils for the main typing of the normal CSS properties, and then it has utils, which it also injects the thingy for. And then default. What's default? Is this something new? Oh, maybe this is something added to the stitches library. I didn't know about this. So polymorphic component default. What the hell is this default thing? Default? Oh, maybe it's inside the badge. Let's see. Where's the badge? No, that can't be. Blue, green. Default? No, I don't understand anything. What the hell? Where does this default property? So this is the CSS property. But there's also a default one. But there's no default here. What the hell is that thing? Default? Maybe if we scroll down, I'll understand it better. And then it duplicates the utils. Oh wait, sorry. It's the of course it's the breakpoints. It's the breakpoints. So there's like 5 breakpoints or something, and all of them also shares like this. Like for every breakpoint, you have 2 configs. One config for the CSS properties and one config for the utils. So that's why this is such a huge thing. Like it's insanely big though. I have no idea why it becomes this big. But yeah, how many breakpoints are there? Well, there are quite a few breakpoints. Or yeah. Okay. So how are we going to deal with this? So I did try something. So what I've been playing around with TypeScript for a long time, but I'm still like, there's so many questions about how it actually works. Well, one thing we're going to do, we're going to delete this ES folder so that we're certain that we're only using one set of typing here. Let's do that first. Delete this, and then we'll build it again. Just maybe we'll need to, oops. Package JSON. Main lib, yeah, so we can, just to be sure nothing breaks, or let's just check to see if it works now. Yeah, and you can see it's not even able to add all the typing because it's such a huge file, which is also super interesting. But anyways, now we got all the typing there. So what we need to do, we need to go in here and look at the actually created types. So there you can see we have this. So the previous issue was that I didn't have this T top CSS. So what you see here was actually in here. And what happened then is that then it also exposed all the CSS properties. Like for every single time it hit T recursive CSS, it hit the CSS properties and actually displayed all the CSS property typings for every single breakpoint. And like, it was crazy. So I think we need to do the same here. So when we run this, what's it called? I don't quite remember where it starts. We have this T recursive CSS. Yes, T default CSS. That's the thing we're actually using. And then if there are breakpoints, it builds those breakpoints. And then it rather uses this stuff. So what I think we need to do is to like export the clear type T recursive breakpoints. And we need to grab the config here. And I think it's because of doing, I have no idea why it happens. If it's because we're doing this, it's not able to like understand that it's a single thing. I have no idea. But let's try this. We are going to try to make this like one thing. Yeah. Or how are we going to do this? Okay, let's drop the breakpoints for now. Let's first try to get it to become one single type. So what we're going to do, instead of having these two, we're going to say, well, that doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, let's try this first. Or we kind of have to merge the T recursive utils into T recursive CSS. Okay, let's try this first, just to see what happens. Oh, my bad. My bad. So what happens now? We get one, yes, we still get a bunch of duplicate stuff. One for the CSS property, which is recursively nested. I think that's the issue. Like, it's recursive, so it just goes on and on and on and on. No, it can't be that. this is so frustrating. But this is where the recursive part comes in, and then it moves back up to recursive CSS, which is also like, I wish I was able to just say, make it understand that there's a type called recursive CSS with config or something. Okay, I have an idea. Let's try to just merge everything. So let's get to the core of this first. So we have T recursive CSS. So let's just get to the core of it. Let's make it as minimal as possible, so that we pass in a single config, and then we'll try to extend that single typing with all the stuff we need. Yeah, now it starts complaining, of course, because I'm using the T recursive utils. Let's see, where are the utils? Okay, so we're going to take this thing. So instead of splitting that into two different types, we're going to do this and this. Well, not that, but this. Well, we don't need to do that now. That's kind of interesting. Yes, let's put some parentheses around here. It's probably just me building the typing wrong, but it's impossible to understand what actually TypeScript does to this stuff. It's insanely complicated. Oh, it built a lot faster now. That's a good thing. Okay, so now yeah, this is nice. We reduced. Okay, so now we're back to the thing, which is nice. So we're back and we have the variants, and then we have this CSS, but it splits it into T top CSS and then these other T top utils, and then it points to T recursive CSS. So maybe we can clean this up some more. Where were we? Types. Okay, so we don't. So let's now do this other thing. Let's put this back into. Is it possible to merge these two T top utils? Can I have two? Let's see. Can I do this? No, that's not possible, is it? No, I can't have two different. No. I can't do. Can I do two different indexes in a type? I don't think I can. String key string true. No, that doesn't work. It's not valid syntax. Okay. Anyways, that kind of makes sense. But so what I could try is to, okay, let's see what happens if I put this thing here, and then T top utils. I put this thing in here. What happens now? Oh, seems to be worse. Now it took 8 seconds, which is probably because there's... Oh yeah, now you see, now we're getting all the CSS in here as well. So for everything you get like the CSS in there. Which is like, why does it do that? I don't... Okay, so now it was better. Because now the config is in there once. And this is interesting. So it was kind of better because now we have the config in there once. But we do show all this stuff, which we don't want to do. there's no need for this typing to be there. So what if we do t-top css? This is, god damn it, this is just insane. And then we insert this. Does it still like give the full thingy? Oh, it seems to be short. Oh, we're getting there. So now we have t-top css, which hides that stuff. Then we have the config once. But then we have the config twice because we have this recursive thing. Okay, so this is pretty good. Like we have the config twice, but it's because we are doing recursive stuff. Yeah. Is there any way we can make it go in there once? So the reason it's needed here is because we're getting the config here and we have to pass it to this one, but also to this one. But if we were to put this stuff down here, we would suddenly get all the CSS properties in there. God damn it. Why does it work this way? Why? Is there any way? See the top CSS. That's cool. And then recursive. But like we can't call recursive. It's really annoying, super annoying. But this isn't bad. Like I'm thinking that this is actually good enough. Okay, so we do show the config twice, but like the config, this is a pretty complex config and it's not that much. And it's not like it's part of your actual application bundle. It's part of the library you install. So like this is for building libraries. I forgot about that. And that's not bad at all. But again, I get this tingle. Can we make it better? Can we make it better? But like we can't do anything about this because then we expose all the CSS properties. We can't do anything about this. And like recursive typing, I guess that's pretty difficult to do. By the way, I wonder how this... Yeah, I'll have to check that later. But, oh, maybe we can check it now. Badge. What happens if I actually use this thing? Yeah, font size. Yeah, it's all there. I was worried it would... P. Yeah, nice. Okay, anyways, typing is working. I was just going to check that. But is there a way we can make it only pass the config once? And the reason it does it twice is because at this point we are splitting it up into two different ones. We kind of have to merge these two into one. But at some point it has to, that's what I don't understand. So why does it decide to split it up here? Why doesn't it decide to use T-recursive CSS? Where did it go? Where did you go? So why doesn't it choose to use T-recursive CSS here directly? Why doesn't it do that? Or I mean here, sorry. Why does it split it up? Why does it dive into it one level? I don't understand that. It could have chosen to import here, like recursive CSS, and then everything would be fine. Like it doesn't have to. Why does it decide to do that? I don't understand. And then it wouldn't need any of this stuff. That would be enough. So why does it do this and not this? Why? It must see some kind of need to is it because utility first? So where do we actually? Yeah, and then we have the breakpoints. We haven't looked at the breakpoints yet. So we have T defaults. Is it because it's okay? So let's take this thing now. Yeah, we are not handling the breakpoints, so we're clearly not done. Or is it because I have this utility first thing? Let's remove everything related to utility first. Maybe that's the thing that's breaking everything. Okay, let's just export declare. Come on, type. This is so annoying. So now we're back here. We're basically where we were, which is, I guess, good, because now we have like less typing. And then we have like S extends T default CSS. Where do I use S here? Okay, so what if we rather do this? Is it because of that one? Like, I have no idea. Let's see what happens now. Maybe it's the usage of the generics that causes this. I have no idea. Why are you complaining? Oh yeah. T extends. Oh yeah. Maybe it all starts here actually. So maybe when you do this extends thing, TypeScript is just not able to kind of build on that type. It needs to dive into it, so it needs to split it up. So every time it meets an extend, it means that it needs to open up the whole typing. That might be it. I haven't thought about it like that. Well, it doesn't build any faster, so I guess it's not getting any better. Same output. Same freaking output. Why is that? Why is that? With the duplicate thing. Okay, at least again it's like smaller. So what if we create a type for this thing? T style arg export declare. I'm not, and I even don't, I have no idea what this means. Why does it have declare? Well, this does not have declare. No idea. Does this do anything? Because the point is, it really only needs. Why is it complaining? Oh. It really only needs to give it yeah. No, I have no idea. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting past this. It needs, for some reason, it needs to dive all the way into. But again, this is the CSS thing. So that's, I also think I'm looking at the wrong place, because now this is like the this is like the constructor. What we are actually looking at is, oh wait, I think I'm completely looking at the wrong place. I think because now we're inside the, let's do the same here. So styled, let's remove that. Because where we are actually doing stuff now, it's in this thing, which is like a crazy complex thing. So let's remove the extends thing here. Okay, let's see if this helps cleaning up the style package. Because here it is, it's the TCSS T, which might as well be T default CSS. Okay, so let's, instead of having this generic thing here, let's try to do this, because that's what it really is. Does that make it better or does it make it worse? Why did this suddenly break now? Oh. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's see. Instead of doing that stuff. Yeah, now we have I-based styled and I-styled in two different things. Let's just remove I-based style because we're not using that, I believe. Just do this. Well, it isn't getting any better. It's not getting any better. So it is the CSS prop, or maybe, yeah. So, okay, let's see now. What do we actually pass in on the CSS? Where are we? So we have this iStyle constructor, and then we do this, and that returns like a polymorphic component. Yeah, here, this is where we kind of add the actual CSS thing. So I believe, oh, maybe it's this thing, because we are doing a union of that stuff. Okay, let's try something else here. Instead of doing CSS there, we are going to what the hell? And here we have the breakpoints. Oh, but we do need a, oh god damn it. Okay, let's keep CSS. No, let's pass in the config here instead. I styled. We don't need these breakpoints. Like, I was thinking it was better to kind of move the typing up. But yeah, I have no idea. Then this is like t extends t config. And then this should be like that. I guess we can just add that. Is this part of the, no, that's an override. Hopefully it builds, or I can, wait, I can just v extend, oh wait, we do have to do it here as well. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do, oh shit, what did I do? What I'm going to try to do, I'm wondering if it's this thing that breaks it, because that's what I have experienced, is that when you do this union stuff, it kind of breaks up the ability to look at it as a single type. Let's just see if it actually runs now. Where are the break? Oh, t breakpoints. I styled t. Oh. It doesn't seem like it made it, well, it's pretty much the same still. Okay, so none of this really matters, but now let's try to do the thing I talked about, where we remove this union thing here. Let's export type tcss arg something, I don't care, extends tconfig extends tconfig tcss arg. Okay, so we're going to do it like this instead and see if that has any kind of effect. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Probably doesn't do anything either. I'm not sure if we can actually make this better. But the problem is when we now introduce all the breakpoints, it's going to get worse. It needs to pass the tokens to every single breakpoint. And I think it's duplicated. So every single breakpoint, just like this thing that we have now, this thing, this is like the default breakpoint, and it has 2 configs typed. And for every single breakpoint, it gets 2 config typings, which is exactly what we don't want. So we kind of have to fix this for the breakpoints to work. Oh, was it? Oh, hey, 257. Awesome. Hey, this is actually working. Yeah, TCSS arg. Awesome. Great, great, great. This is exactly what we want. Hey! What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Okay, I have to... Yeah, we need to finish this. So we are actually going to implement this so we don't forget this stuff. But let's... so this was in the style package. It didn't seem like it mattered in the core package. This was the thing. We had to create a union of that CSS property. That was the thing that broke. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we are going to... so again, yes, I think that is actually the core of it. So we are going to try something now. I'm going to copy this so that we don't lose it. I'm going to copy this so we don't lose it. Oops. And now we are going to move to the stitches package. Let's see. Let's check out master. We'll pull. And then we're going to actually fix this in the style package. And then we're just going to copy over the thing and try to build again. Let's see. So what we did is we had this CSS arg. CSS. Here it is. Which was this union of stuff. Okay, so here I guess it doesn't matter because we don't have that union. But here we have this union. So we allow it to be a string as well. Why don't we allow that here? Element component type. What is this? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this is the... Oh, sorry. Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so let's create this export type tcss prop. That's the thing we want to fix. Extends tconfig. And that equals... well, yeah, that's an issue. We have to deal with this. Like, we don't know... let's see. We create this tcss thingy. T extends utility first. Okay, I think we should remove utility first. Just do it now because we plan to do that anyways. So we're going to drop this and we're going to drop... Okay, so we are going to fix this where we don't do this, but we pass in the T instead. And we do the same here. Yeah, so we'll just fix the typing for utility first. And then we say T extends T config here. Oh, run out of application memory. What the hell? Which one is the... Oh, OBS. Yeah, you know, I think I need to clean up my hard drive. Let's see if I can do some cleanup here. Wait, OBS. View file, show recordings. Because I think OBS kind of makes a recording of absolutely everything. No, it's not that bad. Apply to all. Shit. What should I... Let's force quit front. Well, we do need VS Code. We don't need Zoom. We don't need Slack. I guess we don't need iTerm either. Cool. Hopefully this works. Anyways, back to our typing. So let's... Oh. So what we need to do here, we need to, this is the, come on. Let's see. So let's do, now that, oh, sorry. This was the CSS thing. And now we can say this is that one, or string and that one. Okay, I am officially excited to get this freaking thing fixed. Then we have T breakpoints here. So we can do this thing and this thing. Do we have more breakpoints here? No. And then we can use this new TCSS prop. So we're going to replace that whole thing with TCSS prop T. And this thing with TCSS. Okay, so this is, so maybe that's a note to self. Like it's the unions that causes all this. Fuck, we are running low on memory. What are we going to do? Well, I guess I can quit Chrome. I can quit Chrome. That's okay. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. Now CSS will now be T default CSS. This one. And this will be the CSS prop. T CSS prop. T CSS prop. Passing in the thingy. Same here. Like it's the typing for stitches is like insanely complex. Like the configuration you can do related to breakpoints and variants, and it's like it's pretty like it's super powerful from a consumption standpoint, but it's but yeah, it's kind of insane to implement all this stuff. T default CSS. Let's see, T default CSS, and this was a T CSS prop T T CSS prop. Yeah, I can't see any comments now, by the way, if you have any comments. This is T default CSS T. This is T breakpoints. Breakpoints T default CSS T, and now T CSS prop T. Okay, come on. I'm looking forward to see this. And if it breaks now, I'm going to be super angry, just so you know. Let's see, iStyle was supposed to only get now a T extends T config, and it only needs to pass that in. Yes. Now I think our typing is where it should be. So what we can do is just to test it quickly, we can do styled, create styled, and then we pass in nothing really. And then we can look at style span. Okay, so we have our font size, like div. We should have our font size again. Okay, and then we have variants and stuff. Okay, I think this is working. So now we're going to build it. And then we're going to copy over. We're going to copy over the declaration content. And then we're going to try to build again and see if it's better. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to this day. Like this evening, I have a presentation today. It's pre-recorded though, but I'll be there after the presentation to answer questions and stuff. I think it's at like 7 this evening, and it's actually about stitches, like the story of stitches. It's like React mini conference something. But yeah, after I hang up there, I'm going to yeah, what am I going to do? I need to, maybe I should buy myself a frozen pizza or something. I was going to say I was going to buy myself a beer, but we drank quite a bit of beer yesterday on the stream, so I don't feel like that at all. Let's see. Getting there. It takes a long time to build stitches for some reason. Oh, there it built the new folders. Let's just wait until it's finished. All right. I hope, well, I don't know. Come on. Can you imagine that? That tiny little union caused all those issues. That's interesting. Oh, god damn it. Return. Where the hell is this? Why is it complaining? I haven't done anything to this package. Why is it complaining about that? No constituent? What the hell does that mean? This expression is not callable? Wait, did I have some other changes here? But I haven't changed anything. How can it break in a project where... Oh wait, sorry. Is this inside? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong package. Maybe this is inside styled. So, because we are return CSS. No, where the hell is this? 24? Wait a minute. Am I... Oh wait, sorry. I guess this is inside one of the other packages. Maybe inside here or something. Yeah. Return CSS. Which package is this? Oh, it's the view package. You know, I'm going to remove that package now because nobody uses it. It was like an experimental thing. So I'm just going to remove it. Because that's also something we wanted to do. Do I have to? No, I think, okay, and now, oops. Let's build it again. But I think actually it was done with the thing. So let's go in, sneak in here, grab the thingy. Yeah, we have the CSS prop there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's let that build in the background. We have style. Let's save that. Let's... Oh, sorry. This was the other one. Was this? This is not the thing. This is the thing. Save that. Let's build again. Oh, was it faster now? It wasn't that much faster. Whoop! TCSS prop. It uses the TCSS prop. Awesome. And now it even has like the breakpoints and everything in there. So that should like work. It should work. So let's see. Let's now do the other build. That build. Let's take a look. Wow, that was way faster now. That's a good thing. So So this components badge. Oh, did that have? No, this still had duplicate. Oh wait, is there some cat? What? Why isn't this using? This is suddenly using T-top CSS again. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Because this is using rollup. But, oh wait, I have a feeling what it is. It's, because for some reason when I do the TCSS thingy, it's not using the, or TSC, it's not using the config. So there's something in the config causing this. Skip libcheck, maybe that's the thing that does it. Yeah, 522. Okay, cool. No, yeah. So now it's using, no, T-top CSS. What the fuck? Why? God damn it. So it had nothing to do with that. What about isolated modules? This is like the story of my freaking life, doing this kind of stuff. No. So why is TCS doing a better job at this? I wonder. I wonder. So what if we do like this TSC? I mean, I always think TCS for some reason. This is using TCSS prop. That's interesting. So what is it with this configuration that makes it not use? But I think this is okay. Like, is it strict? Skip libcheck resolve. No emit. Like, what does all this stuff mean? ES module declaration true. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to push the changes to master of stitches, and then I'm going to push to this branch and keep the TSC build in there, and then there Pedro can look into what in the configuration, like what is the difference between these two builds? Why does one of them use TCSS prop and one does not use it? That's what we're going to do. So I can actually start doing some work today. Enable. Seems to be another Git process. May have crashed in the remove the file manually to continue. Index look. Ooh, that sounded scary. Maybe I should just God damn it. What the hell is this? I'm scared. I'm super scared. Okay. I'm going to restart my computer. Don't save. Don't save. Don't save. And don't save. Yes, so I'm going to restart my computer, and then I'm going to push this stuff and let Pedro know about this, so he can look into the config, what's causing it. But then it's fixed. Then it's where it should be. So that's awesome. Okay, if you follow me through this whole thing, thanks a lot. I hope it was in some way interesting. At least you got deep into how much work it is to do typing for the expected APIs. So doing JavaScript, we have this familiarity with the type of APIs. And when TypeScript was introduced, it works like it's class-based. That's where it works. When you use classes, object-oriented classes, TypeScript works really well there. But when you get into these kinds of APIs, it really doesn't work. Like the APIs of JavaScript is super, super exotic. And we could do that because we didn't have any typing. We didn't have to worry about that. But now these two worlds are merging, and it does not look good. It's it causes a lot of pain for library authors, that's for sure. And you could argue like, yeah, but then your API is shit. But I don't think that's true. I think I typically like constraints. I think they typically make things better. And typing does constrain the possibilities in an API. But at the same time, the constraint is for the computer to understand the code. And if the computer understands the code better, it doesn't mean that you as a human understand the code better. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I'm going to restart, and I'm going to push this stuff and let Pedro know that it seems to have been fixed. And